one of the things people like to hear is that you as the attorney have been there before. So after giving folks an opportunity to, get off their chest what the problem is, explain what the problem is, I like to spend some time talking about what our experience level is, our background is, what generally happens in this type of matter, what they can expect, what a potentially reasonable result might be, and what a potentially unreasonable result might be. And I think people really appreciate that and walk out of that first meeting knowing that, you know what, I've got somebody on this. I'm not out there with a lot of what-ifs, okay? I've got somebody who's competent, who's been down this road before. They're going to take care of this. There's a wide range of services we can provide individuals who've been hurt, and injury is a broadly defined term in the law. We've represented many motor vehicle victims, motor vehicle accident victims, people who've been hurt at work, children who've been the victim of abuse, people who have had civil rights violations, workers who've been discriminated against in the workplace. So these are all injuries that I've handled extensively over the last 18 years. For any of these things, invariably people tend to come in with a fair amount of anxiety and concern about the process. They're also emotional, having suffered a loss, sometimes intentional, sometimes just negligent, but in any event, in all cases, or almost all cases, people have a difficult time looking at their situation objectively. And that's why it's important to come to a lawyer who handles these types of matters, who's done them before, who can look at it objectively and give sound counsel without necessarily being tied to the acrimony that someone would naturally have sitting in that individual's shoes. I've been litigating accident and workers' compensation cases for almost 18 years. And it always surprises me when I hear from people who've been to other attorneys for any length of time that they've either never met their attorney or maybe have only seen he or she one time or a few times. That surprises me because I always, frankly, have taken personal injury matters personally. I mean, I like to provide individualized service. And I think that was one of always the great benefits of being a smaller solo practitioner that can do that. The great thing about being here at Mette, Evans & Woodside is I still get to do that.